So here is the finished look, and I hope you like it. If you have an existing curtain that is too long or you're tired of the gathers, you can get another piece of matching material, make the tabs, press the top, and um, add them to the back, and you would have a new look. And of course, I do like the pleats, and it depends on how close you put them. If you put them closer, you see this is what it will be looking like. So you can make add as much fabric as you want or make it less, so that is it. So and you still can add your tassel and your fringe, because you could put your tassel right here. Okay, so thank you for watching, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as I said, this also depends on your rod that you're using. All right, so and that's tab back curtain. And here's the back. You can see the tabs, and as I said, keep them 1.5 inch from the top. And also it depends on the rod. So if I was using a bigger rod, this would be ideal. So work with your rod. So I hope you'll be inspired to try this curtain, and thank you for watching, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hello, good evening. This is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. Today we are doing a different type of curtain, and it's called tab top. Now this, you can put it at the back or you can put it at the top of your curtain. I don't like the one that goes to the top. So I'm going to show you how to put it to the back of your curtain. First thing you're going to do, you're going to cut little strips of fabric like this. And these are actually about 4.5 inches wide by 6 inches in length, and you're going to fold them and you're going to stitch one long piece. Now this also depends on the width of your window. So first thing you're going to do, you're going to take the width of your window and you're going to do all your calculations, and so you will know how much of these you're going to need. So what I'm working with today, I have this extra panel of curtain, and so I've decided that I would show you how it's done with this. So the curtain was already stitched and everything, so all I did was to add the loops to the back. So after you stitch the sides, you prepare the sides, and next step, you want to do your measurement, as I said before, and this, you can use this as a flat curtain, meaning that there are no gathers in it or no pleats in it. So if your window is 40, you're going to finish it at 40 inches. But if you want a run-on like gathers are in it or pleats, you're going to double that amount, or maybe 2.5 times the 40, depending on the look that you're going for. So to get this done, you are going to measure your window length and width, and as a matter of fact, these are best for your curtains, your long curtain panels, or even for your bathroom. Sometimes we're tired of the bathroom hooks and we want them to be covered. So if you have an extra rod, you could do a valance or another curtain outside, and this is how you would finish it. So what I did, I folded it in two. So this is the center here, and then I fold it again. So I halved it and then I quarter it. I put a pin to indicate where the center is, and I put a pin again to indicate where the quarter of the center is. And so when I'm ready to put these in, it's much easier than dividing up the space. And what I realized, that these are actually between 4.5 to 5 inches space in between. So there are two ways. So there are two ways that you can do this. You can stitch the bottom first, and when you stitch the bottom, okay, you stitch these, stitch them. As I said, one long piece, you turn it over, you stitch it, you turn it to the right side, and you cut. And you can put them on the outer part like this. All right, so, or you want to put it in the same stitching line. You don't want another stitch line. So here it is. This is the stitch line. So I've already stitched 1 inch to the bottom here, and this is short, so this is actually a valance. All right, so you stitch it right there, and when you come to the top again, you fold it over. So that is one way you can do it. To get it more professionally done, what you want to do, you want to actually crease here the 1 inch underneath, and this is transparent, so you might see, you know, see them on the outside there. So if you rather use something that is thicker, that's up to you. So you want to stitch your fold your 1/2 inch and then your 1 inch, and you want to crease it. Another thing you want to do is ensure that you're about 4 to 5 inches for the fold. Okay, so this would have been your curtain rod, so you want to have it be from here to here to about 4 to 5 inches, and that also depends on the size of the rod that you are using. So after you fold off everything and you crease here and crease there, and you have it all neatly finished, the next step is to push these underneath. So you're not it's not stitched, you know, it is just iron. Another thing, you don't want to go to the end here. All right, so you want to stay away maybe about 1 inch from the end here where you're going to put the rod. So after you've creased that, you want to push these underneath, and put all of them, place all of them there right along to the other end, and you want to stitch 1 stitch right along from one end to the other end, and then you're going to have them like this. I don't have my pins here with me and I can't reach for them, so you want to have them like this. The next step is to fold the top. So if this is 5 inches, you want to make these about 6 inches. All right, so you'd have 1/2 inch going underneath here and 1/2 inch to the top there. You want to also stay about 1.5 inches from the top. All right, and remember, this also depends on the size rod that you are using. You're now going to fold this over, and you're going to pin everything right along there. Pin the next one, pin the next one until you reach to the other end, and then you're going to make 1 long stitch. And this is what it's looking like. So here it is. I have them right along here, and I hope it's clear enough. So that's what it's looking like, and this is the right side. So if you notice, I only have 1 stitch there and another stitch there. You want to ensure that it's nice and neat on the outside. You don't want to be